The following episode contains themes of mental health, suicidal ideation, and depression. Discretion is advised when watching this video.
Summertime when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky.
That'll be £15.20, my love.
Oh, wonderful.
What's all this? You've given me too much, my dearie.
Oh, I do apologise. I'm used to things being more expensive.
From London, are you? You don't sound it.
Oh, a bit further.
These notes.
Yes? Oh, shopkeeping on lab
They're a
coats.
bit-
Wow, we can use all these TV deals and 8-track tapes.
A bit
Can't believe
tattered.
it's too early. Oh goodness, have you and Charley these?
Old.
Oh, is that a problem?
These pounds only came into use recently.
We got the trial period. Do you gift wrap?
Gift wrap? These gifts, are they?
For Christmas! Say, those chocolate eggs look good.
You're preparing a little too early for that, don't you think?
Oh, not at all, not at all. The spirit's in the air, the moon glows over icy, silent nights, light shine from decorated trees, the generosity of mankind, Christmas music playing.
This isn't Christmas music.
It isn't?
No, you're thinking of that other one. Christmas has come and gone, love. Where have you been?
Oh dear. No! Huh? Charley?
I've got a bone to pick with you. Several.
Oh, can we not do this? Not right now.
April. I asked for Christmas paper. In April. Half the store was laughing.
Oh, Charley.
You were right, though. Everything's so much cheaper in the past.
When you've been time travelling for as long as I have, my dear, you pick up a few tricks here and there.
April, Doctor.
Yes. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Look what I bought Sarah. Pratchett. Brand new, first edition. Don't tell her that, though.
Why not?
She'll whip it straight off to auction. Won't even turn a page.
She is certainly a driven woman. Has a clear vision of what's good for her. And for you.
What did you get?
Oh, small things, generic. No need to check them now, we can wait till...
Easter eggs. You bought them Easter eggs.
Everyone loves chocolate, don't they?
But it's not... It won't be... Okay, fine. Fine. It'll be fine. Here we are then. I'm actually really excited. You ready?
Shouldn't you wrap your gifts first?
Sarah and I do it together. Bit of a family tradition. Not each other's, of course.
Well then, you run along and I'll just... Charley, don't look at me like that.
Aw, come on. Christmas with the Challises. You said you'd come. You promised.
I said I would come for dinner.
But
And that's not something I do often.
why don't you join in on the festivities? It'll be fun. It might cheer you up a bit.
With your sister.
Yes, with my sister.
My face is still ringing from the last time I met her. You go and enjoy yourself. I'll only bring the mood down.
Or we could raise yours. Imagine it. The warm glow of the fire that we'll put on the TV. Tinsel and mistletoe hanging everywhere. Hot chocolate. The annual game of who's got the Christmas pudding. We'll have nibbles. You love your nibbles. Come on, I've told everyone you'll be there.
You've done what? How many everyone's? I am not playing boyfriend again.
Well, thank God for that. No, they're excited to meet you. My cousin said she can't wait to hear your stories.
What did you tell them?
The truth. How amazing and brilliant you are.
Oh, wonderful. Yet another image I have to live up to.
That's just who you are. You'll be fine.
I don't think that...
Come on, they'll be waiting.
How would you know?
Judging by your timing, you'll have landed us right in the thick of it.
Oh my... Charlie, I don't think I can handle it right now.
You'll be fine. You've taken on the biggest and baddest of the universe. I'm sure you can handle Aunt Marie.
At least with them, you know where you stand. It's simple. You keep running, or you get exterminated, deleted, assimilated, or whatever-inated. Families are different, more complicated. You have to smile and show your teeth, but not too much teeth. Say your pleases and thank yous. Speak and sound interesting, but not eccentric or alienating or alien. And shake your hands. Ask how work's going. Avoid touchy topics. Stand straight. Hold yourself together. Despite yourself. Despite within you the torrent and the storm. And I can't do it. I can't do it, Charlie.
Oh, you can do it. You always get us out of those scrapes. You'll be fine.
And who's the one always getting us into them?
Actually, I blame it on you driving.
Right. Thanks.
Why don't you come and try? You might find you enjoy it. Feel better.
No, Charlie. You're not listening to me. It won't be fine. It won't make me feel better. Because right now, there is nothing that can make me feel better. And if there was, then painting on a smile and dancing for strangers is so far from that, the TARDIS would balk at the thought of trudging such a miserable distance.
They're not strangers. They're my family.
But they're not mine.
What the hell happened to you? Where did this come from all of a sudden?
Just go. Go without me. Go on. Look, this is a happy time for you and your family, and you don't need me to ruin it. I would. I'd ruin Christmas.
You're blowing things out of...
Just go, Charlie! Oh, smooth going, Doctor. Yes, well done. Push away those closest to you. Ah, what a fool! At least a bit of familial animosity is in keeping with the Christmas spirit. Oh, I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of wearing this mask, pretending everything's okay when it just... Really... I'm so tired of having to live on, to face every day like a new battle. I'm broken. Maybe now's the time. Time for the end. Time to go while she's angry with me. It'll sting less. It's clearer for her in this moment. She's better off without me.
You know that isn't true.
Athena! Don't mess with the console, you'll blow us up! No idea how you got here, and it's so nice to see you, but now's not really the best moment. My goodness, how long has it been? We must find time to catch up, but I'm afraid I'm not available right now. I'll see you later. Merry Christmas, goodbye!
As I was saying, I don't think you really mean that, do you?
How did you get... But you... I just... Oh, I get it. I get it. It's Christmas time, and I'm greeted by a projection of an old friend. You're the ghost of Christmas past. And what does that make me, The selfish, harsh, abusive, vicious, covetous old sinner? I'd rather not. Let's just skip to the ghost of Christmas future and get this over with. Shove me in my grave. I'm ready. Sod you all, bar humbug to your seasonal intervention.
No, Doctor. That's not what this is about.
Then pray tell, what is this all about? And who or what are you? You're not Athena next.
You will be visited by 3 ghosts.
Oh, yes.
I'm the first, as you said. The ghost of Christmas past.
I know that. I have met the author, you know. And I rather think you skipped a step. Am I not supposed to be visited first by a Marley figure? Someone like me, shackled, wanting me to repent of the errors of my ways.
Someone like you. So a fellow Time Lord, one you care greatly for. Tell me, would you want them to see you like this?
Fair point. Truth be told, I don't want anyone to see me like this.
But sometimes, it can't be helped, can it?
I'm so tired of pretending I'm okay.
I know. And that is what this is about. Though, it's not my role to speak on that. Exactly.
Oh? Then what are you going to speak on? What are you here to show me? What must I learn?
I'm not here to teach. I'm here to remind. Walk with me, Doctor. Walk with me into your past.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll play the Doctor again. But I'm not going to enjoy it. And I'll make sure you don't either. You'll be sorry.
Very well.
In fact, I'm glad you're here. Otherwise, I'd be left home alone to deck the halls on a silent night. Now I'm up to snow good and feeling pine. Oh, shall we take an Elfie?
Oh, that is childish of you.
Feature of being grown up, especially at Christmas. Say, is this a cave? Better be careful, I don't get claustrophobic.
Oh, you are slaying me. We can do this. Royalty takes action,
Wait
right?
a minute. That's you, not me. I thought this was my episode of This Is Your Life, complete with all the things I got wrong.
I told you, this is not what this is about. Consider, a young woman embarks on a dangerous quest. A monster has infested the caves and is causing an unrest among her people. She has no plan, but the blaster in her hand, the aching of life overlooked, the need to be noticed. She may perish this night, that she knows well. She foolishly considers it an honour. No other service for her nation had been bestowed upon her. Here I am now, at the door to my destiny. Right, for the good of the prime world. What horrors lie in wait for me on the other side, in this dragon's den, do you think? What war will be waged? Will it be honourable? Will it be bloody? Or will it be futile?
Wait, can you game?
What?
Video games, do you play?
I do, but...
Great! Are you ready for? We've got another player.
Ha! There I am. All hunched and beardy. Still got that same impeccable sense of style.
What's your style?
If you say so. Instead of a fiery death, or worse, committing senseless murder, she found you. Ha! It spoke! Ha!
So did you. An amazing speaking kind of day.
I had a no-nonsense sense of humour back then. There wasn't much time left for me, or so I believed. I thought that me was the last one.
I am Athena next. State your, business here.
I'm the doctor. At the moment, the business is, I don't know, let's place.
No time left to mess around. I cut straight to the heart.
That was when I first met you. What was in your heart back then?
Clarity, simplicity. After so many stupid wars, I returned to what really mattered. People. The universe was too busy raging outside, deciding who was worthy according to wealth and power and destroying the rest. They overlooked the value in beings who were more than they appeared, who had an intelligence, a culture, a heart under the surface of what appeared to haughty eyes as beast. Perhaps that's why I had something of the goblin in me. Oh, come on, where's the Christmas spirit? The seasonal decorations? You couldn't have given him a red nose, sleigh bells, Rexford the reindeer?
That's the dragon!
A dragon. A very stubborn one. I did tell them they'd scare you all by staying, but to their credit, moving this many games would be annoying.
Yes, the dragon. The mindless beast I had come to slay.
Is that a complete collection of Phoenix consoles? What did they say?
They called you a cultured sword for recognizing them.
Oh, why thank you.
Rexford.
Rexford? Does this mean you have the complete collection of Lead the Rapid?
And so, an unlikely friendship was born. Two, in fact. So, in your old age, you retired to a cave and played video games with a dragon?
I changed focus, shifted gears, looked out for the little guy. The details, the brushstrokes of creation. I try to be the best I can be. I try to do good. Everything seemed easier back then. He may not have made a great impact on the universe at large, but he was a great doctor.
See now the impact you made. If I knew this would be my day, I would have come a lot sooner.
A very different legend to what you were expecting.
In my life, it was a wonderful, gigantic impact.
A simple change in perspective, my dear.
Don't underestimate it, Doctor. You changed my life that day.
So, who are you then? I don't remember you in stories.
I'll have to fix that. I'm the doctor.
Doctor?
Just the doctor.
Doctor, just a doctor. Strange name.
I like your style.
Glad someone does.
Let's skip ahead a little to the second time everything changed.
What if you could go on a quest no one else could?
Oh?
Do me a favor, that blue box back there. Could you grab us some snacks?
That closet?
My TARDIS.
Your what?
You'll see.
Holy... There's a whole world in there!
That's my ship. You can go anywhere in time and space.
You are bluffing.
I loved your reaction. I loved everyone's reaction. Never gets old. This is so wonderfully nostalgic, my dear, but why show me this? Why rub happier times in my face? To show me when I treated my friends better?
No, Doctor. To remind you of the good that you do.
But Miss Next, that isn't me. I've changed. And I've had enough. I know how this carol plays out. Take me to my grave.
Grab me a snack, my lord.
We will. That's me offering to pick you up nibbles for the local monster. Come along, Doctor. There is more to see.
Oh, but wait, there's me. But we're not inside. Ah, that's clever. And quite telling. You could have warned me I needed sunglasses.
See now, the cave vanishes. We disappear there and reappear here. Springtime, England. A river for a major city plagued by an unwelcome guest.
Or a projection of one. An image in my mind or a dream state brought on by specks of psychic pollen. or the misdeeds of miscreants. Who are you?
Be on the lookout.
Aye, sir.
Me as well?
I'd hope so. Unless you want to report on the Humber Seagulls instead.
No.
The Humber! Kingston upon Hull! What a dump.
You spent a lot of your time there.
And goblins lived in caves.
Once, in the dead of night, when the waters should have been calm, it tore through the river. I thought it was going to ram the side of the boat.
My God.
Most write it off as the delusions of a long day's fishing. Some swore by what they saw. Fewer still claim to have heard the creature.
This is amazing.
I wish I had your outlook.
A real-life monster, Captain.
Consider a trawler filled to the brim with big brawling men, muscles like sacks of melons, and covered in sailors' tattoos, all quaking in their boots. There's a monster loose, hidden in the waters, casting dark shadows towards the shorelines and haunting sea vessels with its deep morose moans.
Oh, how can I forget? Another tale as old as time, the universe in trouble, people in need of saving, in this example, one of myriad. We have a crew of scared individuals backed into the proverbial corner, primed to kill an innocent being, all because they didn't understand them. Let me guess, I swooped in all heroic and saved the day with my powers of seeing the other side.
No, actually.
Smith, you know I don't go for wild fantasy.
What about domestic fantasy? I did.
Smith, I thought I told you at the dock that she wasn't to be on board.
She not on board. She on boat.
I wouldn't have listened anyway. See now, a girl free of royal decrees and responsibilities, free to do some real good.
You always had a good heart.
But wayward. I needed someone to look up to show me a better way to lead. Someone who knew the value of life, the value of the people in all their wonderful shapes and sizes. Oh, and actually, we have an appointment.
Yes, they're a busy sort. It's best to book in advance.
Oh, naturally.
Here they come. If it's one division, I tell you to hold on to something.
Hold on.
What did we hit? Jesus Christ!
It's real.
Who goes there?
You can talk.
Trust me, I've been there.
Hello, you must be Yaga. We are your 12 o'clock.
On my marks. Men?
Oh, they're down below in the ship. I'll let them back out in a bit.
Are you alright?
Right on the egg noggin.
This is madness.
I'm not exactly happy about the situation either.
Then clear off. Get out of the Humber.
And go where? I was exiled to this planet.
That's awful. Not a projection then.
That merely reduces the possibilities, not eliminates them entirely.
Anyway, the inconvenient monster has reared its serpent head, and despite the creature being able to communicate, Captain Moore has stuck to his guns.
Do leave the puns to me, won't you?
What is destined to transpire? A battle? War? More senseless killing?
Sorry, it's just so exciting.
I agree. I'm still not used to it myself. Why were you exactly?
I refuse to fight.
Go on.
I am no coward. But what is there to gain from a pile of bodies? Where is the honor in taking life from someone else?
On that, we agree. How long have you been on the Humber?
By your time, my ship crashed down 5 years ago.
1920. You missed a great war.
Oh, Great War.
There was nothing great about it. For 4 years, this planet was... It's only hell.
I was there. I can't even begin to imagine what a war of serpents was like.
See now,
Yes, I'm seeing...
the broadening of Captain Moore's horizon and the other side just coming into view. You've seen War Doctor.
Oh, like you wouldn't believe.
Fascinating. Here are 2 ex-soldiers who may or may not have committed heinous acts in the name of king and country, or sworn monarch and species as may be. You don't lecture them, or throw the book at them.
Whatever they stooped to was in the name of survival and desperation, not some flag. That doesn't make it all right, of course. and they know that. They wear their scars openly, carry their guilt on their back. It haunts them when they sleep.
And what haunts you?
Gardening. The flowers are the worst, they don't seem to last, and I can never get a flat cut on the hedges. Always a stray twig sticking its finger out at me.
It is not punishment you seek to lay on. These two wayward soldiers, but healing. And who better than each other? Who knows exactly what they had gone through?
And pray tell, who knows what I'm going through? Who else could possibly know? Can you name another staggering under the burdens of a universe? Of all the conflicts, the death and destruction out to spill out and lay waste to flourishing lands and good people, because I'm not!
Go on.
There isn't another. I'm alone, and I accept the burden gladly. It's mine to bear, and no one else should.
It's not my place to speak on this.
It isn't anyone's.
Jack, I've lost the words here.
They could stay. The Humber is big enough.
I'd rather not. I wish to go back to the stars. I may not be able to go home, but I had a lot of connections well outside of the swarm's territory.
True, space is wonderful. The chips aren't right.
Doctor.
Alright. It will take time to get some things together for your ship. Are you alright to stick around for a month should do it?
I'll be fine.
Great. Think of it as an extended holiday.
I trust it'll be a peaceful one, Mr. Quinn.
Secret's safe with me. Captain Mom?
It's not like I'd be believed anyway. My crew will keep quiet as well. You have my word.
I could make my story out. Memories of war.
I'm happy to help with that.
I wouldn't mind hearing about this war.
You should probably go further out to sea. They never went back home, did they?
A fine home. Yaga settled comfortably. I misjudged them both. A month was much more than needed. Yaga and Captain Moore got it on swimmingly. Swapping their tales and experiences, and all while gaining a respect and friendship for each other.
An unlikely friendship.
You deserve kudos for that, Mr. Nex. The old Captain Moore sees the reflection of himself in the Serpent's eye. As you said, you've been there.
Indeed. And who deserves the kudos for that?
My dear, you cannot praise me for your pure heart.
Seriously, Doctor. 15 minutes before I met you, I was destined to be either dead or a murderer, and now look at me. I'm helping others see the humanity in their monsters. You taught me that. You taught me to see the heart in the universe, to see the heart in others, no matter their race or creed. The universe generally fails to be in the fairy tale, and that's where you come in.
That is awfully kind, but I must remind you, that is not me. That's who I used to be.
We shall see, Doctor. We shall see.
Oh no. Please, not here. Really, Miss Nex, what am I to learn from a funeral? You are, aren't you? You're rubbing all this in my face.
We are gathered here to honour the life of Alistair Gordon Lethbridge Stewart. I am sure he would have been overjoyed to see all those who have come here to see him to his final rest. While he described himself as a quiet sort towards the end of his days, it is clear to see how many lives.
You're in two places at once.
Time travel. You'll find a majority of these people are me.
I'm not here to teach, Doctor. Only remind.
Yes, well, remind me quick so we can move on and I can forget. They can't hear me, can they?
No. What do you see before you?
Me. All of me. paying my respects over and over to a man who helped shape the person I am today. Each of their todays.
This must be such a difficult time.
I consider it an honour. I will always remember them.
Have you paid your respects with this face before? Who else do you see? Isn't just you out there?
Oh, you mean other than the obvious family of the dear departed? Friends, companions I've known. There's a few of them dotted around, holding an arm or a hand. They didn't need to come.
But they wanted to offer their support, sharing burden of the universe. Not only do you watch us travel our own journey, but you included us in yours. Did you hesitate at the call to his funeral because I was there? No. You invited me with you. You trusted me with this moment.
I see what you're trying to say. I should have told Charley I was struggling. That blow-up was my fault. All my fault.
No, Doctor. But that's not for me to speak on.
Oh dear.
This is where we must depart.
This is how we all depart. Oh, you mean you and me? Yes, well, what a shame. It was so pleasant to see you. We must do this again. I've had a wonderful time, though I recommend next time you just bring tea and a blanket.
Doctor, before I go, I will but say this. Know the good that you do to your companions. You don't merely show them time and space or give them a never-ending holiday. You show them themselves, their potential, their goodness, and you cultivate that. A chair for us as we travel on our own journey. We discover a new, more beautiful and loving way to live life.
I appreciate that, Miss Nix. But I keep telling you, that wasn't me. I'm not the Time Lord I was.
That's not for me to speak on.
And they're here, are they? Is that why you brought me here? A future version, perhaps, the way my luck is going. Which one? You've certainly come to the right place. Take your... pick. Oh. No goodbye, then? No farewell? Can't be a future incarnation. That doesn't follow the narrative, does it? And I do enough talking to myself as it is. Not for me to speak on. Well, can't wait to get an earful from whoever it is that feels they're an authority on the subject. Look at them all, standing there, countably infinite acts of courage and heroism between them. And I don't belong here. No wonder. Is that why I've been putting off? Maybe. How can I stand among them? How can I tell them, this is where your future is going? Down, down, down. Charley? You're here? But where am I? This isn't your duty. You've come for me, for my benefit, and I've just left you? All alone amongst the strangers, or phantoms from your dreams, or even Plaidman there. Despicable. If I had my way, it would end with me. No more. Did you just look at me?
Poor sod.
You could tell him you know.
No. I won't hear it. I tell you I won't. Not from you. I don't want to know what you see when you look back. I hope you're happy. It's hard to imagine such a future. If I had my way, you wouldn't exist. I'd be the last one. I could finally be done with it all.
You might not be his future self, just a future.
If I wasn't his future, I wouldn't be here. I'd be on some other channel. Again.
Way to let a guy down. Do let me pass by, there's a good chap. Thanking you. I have a friend to see.
Best to leave him be. He'll learn soon enough we don't get to rest. If I remember correctly, it was quite the day.
Is that leopard top suitable funeral attire? No. No, I'm sorry, I can't criticize. You're here for me, and wherever I am, I'm sure I'm grateful. I don't often show you that, Miss Challis, how grateful I am for you. Was it so hard? Going along to your Christmas celebration with you? Joining in just for one day? Actually, yes, it was. Oh, I have to be honest. What kind of a friend does that make me? I can't even join in your happiness. I bring you down, ruin it. I'm sorry, Miss Challis. I'm sorry. You deserve so much better.
That's very sweet of you.
What?
But I don't think you know how much you mean to her.
You're...
Hi, Doctor. Nice to meet you. I'm the ghost of Christmas Present.
Oh no. Not again.
I'm afraid this is going to be a little embarrassing. Oh, come on, move it. You're going to be late. You don't want a grand entrance with everyone looking at you. You just want to be seen. Everything is fine. I don't care. I'm handling it just fine. Not bothered. Everything is just as it's supposed to be.
And predictable, Miss Challis. First stop. The fateful night we first met, judging by the square grass and the fire. And here you are, rushing to meet me.
I never told you where I was going that night, did I? The cheek of it. I was told one toe on that grass and I'd catch a nasty fine. So what gives them the... Is that smoke? Okay, Charlie. Let's keep it moving. Nobody's seen you. You do not want to catch the blame for it. Oh my god!
Oh my god, is that what I look like?
Are you okay? Can you hear me?
That suit is draped around me. You could fit 3 of me in there. Comfortably. I don't remember any of this. Hello!
Hi. Are you okay?
Oh, never better. Just needed a quick power nap.
What?
Oh, arms. Yes, good old arms. Seriously? That was what I was like, and you didn't run away?
Maybe we should get you away from those fumes? Yeah? Away from the box on fire?
Oh, don't mind her. She's just redecorating. Always does that when I die. Helps keep a mind of it.
To say I had never met anyone like you was, is, and will always be an understatement. Sounds like she needs therapy.
You're going to need a bloody good therapist. Ha! Wasn't her that needed that therapist. Look at you, running onto the forbidden quad with a box on fire to help a man in need. I'm grateful for you, Charley. I don't say it enough. You deserve better.
I wouldn't speak so soon.
Yeah, it stopped spinning.
Finally sobering up, are we?
We have to do something about that.
Of course.
Oh, perhaps it's these new ears. Yes, the balance takes some getting used to. And these shoes! They're so big, yes. They've grown at least a couple of... Wait, no. Oh, no. I did have big shoes to fill, didn't I? This is indeed a nightmare. Look, you've had your fun, Ghost of Christmas Challis. I am thoroughly embarrassed, and yet to see the point of all this.
No, I meant embarrassing for me, not you. You're still drunk on regeneration. You can hardly be blamed for being...
What is it? A cup of tea!
I think you need a bit more than that, mate. A bit out there. This is part of the course for you, isn't it?
And each time I'm glad my memory repositories haven't kicked in yet. Most of the time, anyway. So embarrassing for you. Look at you. My first responder, my good Samaritan. A man in need of help, and you drop everything.
It's embarrassing because I didn't. He's nuts. He set the quad on fire. He's nuts. Definitely on something. Okay, calm down. There's no one around. No one saw you. Just deny everything. You were at the party the whole time. Yeah, the pre-drinks. Okay, 9:15. It's still time. But I have to leave right this second. Okay, yes. Tea, right? I have some in my room.
What do you mean you didn't? You didn't want to drop everything. Did I cause you to miss something? Yep.
Oh, for God's sake. I mean, oh God, are you okay? Consider, a man emerged from a box on fire, seemingly intoxicated and disorientated on fumes and clearly a danger to himself. And all I wanted to do was scuttle off to a party.
I got the impression the following day that I had somewhat ruined things for you.
I gave you that impression all day. Wouldn't shut up about it. God, I was so self-centered.
Be fair. I'd have fun with friends had just been ruined by a man falling from the sky. You can afford to be a little miffed about it.
In all my moaning and complaining, did I ever tell you why I was going to that party?
To branch out? To spruce things up? To find someone with great... chemistry?
Birch, please. I never told you. Do you remember Ben?
Ben! Good old Ben. Yes. Bright lad. Research that wasn't ahead of its time. Your ex, if I recall.
Yes. Well, that party was a celebration of his new relationship.
With you?
With Camilla.
Ah. So... why on earth?
Because I had pieces to move in this chess game of appearances, of social reputation. I had an image to protect. A thin, flimsy image of rock and stoicism. People talked, Doctor, and I cared what they said. I thought if I could make an appearance, wish the happy couple a happy relationship, and be about my business, others would see there was no bad feelings, no crying, no injured party, and certainly no gossip to be had.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay, let's just get to my room. Find someone on the way to take you off my hands. But not when someone was in need of my help.
You didn't still go to the party, did you?
Maybe?
Oh, Charley.
I never told you where it was I was going that night. I couldn't bring myself to admit it. There's a lot we don't tell each other, isn't there?
Don't be harsh on yourself. All the time I've known you, you were a caring soul. Always looking out for those in need of help. You twisted my arm often enough when all I wanted to do was keep out of the way. Keep to the shadows, afraid to mess it up. It was your light that kept me true.
That light was yours, not mine. It was you who sparked the flame in me. You showed me the value in life, in others, in the weak and the downtrodden. I believe you did the same with your other companions, no? Where you claimed you weren't the same person? You mustn't be harsh on yourself either.
Take me to the next place, Miss Challis. Let's just see about that.
Sunglasses warning.
Thank you. Rivendell.
Yep.
Seriously? Not the trial of Gallifrey, the Dalek destruction of Plato? Little Jordan?
This is...
the last holy house east of the sea. The House of Elrond. Rivendell.
It can't be.
Oh, this is rigged. Are you only going to show me the good times, ignore all the bad? That's quite a selection bias you've got going there,
Look
miss.
into your eyes, Doctor.
Then it was abandoned.
Look closely into those large, sad eyes of yours.
Yes, we're about a year after that. Auto cleaning is still working, won't stop for her.
You're barely holding it together.
No, jostling with tourists for a picture of Gandalf.
But no Gandalf.
Always the way. Can't have good without bad.
Was I that obvious? Can I not have privacy in my own feelings?
I know you too well, Doctor. And it seems you shot yourself in the foot.
Miss, did I?
You shone so brightly when we first met. Powerful, radiant, noble. You chased away evil as light chases away darkness. And as you shine, you unconsciously give other people the permission to do the same. You gave me that permission. Why did you pick now?
The mallow leaves are... well, the mallow leaves are golden. The weather is cool.
I mean now, when this place is abandoned. It's a bit morbid. And I can't imagine visiting Minas Tirith when it's empty is that fun. The veiled invitation to open up is given. And you almost take it.
I suspect I was influenced by what you were reading. The world's indeed full of peril.
But still there is much that is fair. And though in all lands love is now mingled with grief, it grows perhaps the greater. See now, a friend trying to give back some of that shine and lift you up again. She doesn't care so much about what others think of her now. She thinks instead of others, of you.
Tolkien was a very wise man.
But of course, it's your choice whether you open up to her or not.
So I inadvertently made you a better person with my powers of seeing the other side. Must be a habit.
But you're missing the big takeaway. Do you trust me?
My dear girl, I don't know what you are.
Do you trust Charley?
With my life.
But not your soul?
Oh, my soul. How can I ask that of her?
That's not for me to say.
Really?
Do you know that she would? If you let her?
I'm not ready.
And that's okay. Believe me, that's okay. You just need to know that when you're ready, when the time is right, she will be there.
I know. I don't deserve her.
I disagree.
Anyway, yes, this is all well and good, but there is still the past, adventure that have been and gone. You're the ghost of Christmas present. Show me what's happening now.
Very well.
Yes, what is it you say? See now the effects I have on my friends. Consider the girl who just wanted to share a bit of seasonal joy, sobbing in her sister's arms.
Is he still there now?
I don't know.
He better be. I'd like a word.
No, please don't.
He's got no right having a go at you.
What else could he have done? I wasn't listening to him.
That doesn't give him the right...
I know. Dad always said shouting never gets you anywhere.
It would certainly go a long way for me. I'm not happy with the way things are with you two. And the way he treats you.
But don't you see? That's just it. He shouted because he was upset. And I wasn't.
Being upset is no excuse, Charley.
And now you're not listening. He was having a bad day. One of his low days. I should have noticed it, but I was swept up in the excitement to see it. I thought, everyone loves Christmas. This will cheer him up. Only to forget he's not even from this planet.
He doesn't like Christmas. That's another strike against.
Shut up, Sarah. I think he tried to tell me that, in his own way. But there I was, thinking I know best. Oh yes, the cure to sadness and worry. A great crowd of new people in an unfamiliar environment, all expecting big things from you. Yes, let the party begin. And I never even gave him the chance to say. The chance to tell me how it looked from his perspective. I just told him it would be fine. It would all be fine. Ha! What an idiot. God, how bloody selfish of me. Too wrapped up in myself to notice he was hurting.
Charley.
He's been having them more and more recently. His low days. He's got that smile, you know? The kind where his lips stretch but his eyes don't join in. I see it and I know it's not a good day. I just want to shake him and say, don't do that. Don't. You don't need to hide it. You can be yourself around me. I understand.
I don't smile to hide things from you. I smile so you don't have to see what's beneath, so I don't ruin your mood, that bring you down or be a burden.
It kills me inside to think of him hurting, and that he has to bury it on my account. I wish so much I could help him. I even told myself, right, let's do the jokes, say nice things, how blonde his hair is looking, how inspiring that speech was, and don't you dare mention his driving. But what can I do if he doesn't talk to me about it? I can't just jump in and say, hey, let's talk about our mental health. You go first. That wouldn't be right. He needs to feel comfortable. It needs to come from him.
Oh, Miss Challis, you don't want to hear what's going on in my head.
It's so frustrating because I can't do anything unless he opens up. I desperately want to help him. He's my best friend, Sarah. I'd move the moon for him. But I can't force it. That would be selfish. It needs to come from him. When he's ready. What do I do, sis?
There's nothing you can do, love. I was in a dark place many years ago. But you didn't know about it at the time. I hid it. I had to. It wasn't for your benefit, or anyone else's. I was too afraid to talk about how I felt. Because the minute I did, it became real. I wouldn't be able to hide from it, or bury it. It would be written on everyone's faces when they looked at me. I wasn't ready to talk about it because I wasn't ready to face up to... I'm gonna kill him. Sorry, love. I've got to...
It's fine. You go. I'll be alright.
Oh, Charley. I knew you knew. Deep down, I knew. I taught you to see the heart in the universe, to see the heart in others. I fooled myself to think I could hide mine from you. But I'm not ready. I'm sorry. Maybe one day, but not today. You will have to suffer my smile a little while longer.
Doctor?
You can see me.
How much of that did you... Doctor?
No. Where are you going?
You're drifting away.
No. Charley! Come back!
No, it's you.
Take my hand!
I'm trying. No! Doctor!
Charley! Come back! Charley! No! All right. I know how this goes. The ghost of Christmas future. I really am in trouble, aren't I? What kind of doctor travels with the personification of death? Are you right after Charley? Or do I get to meet a few more happy faces first? That cloak does look cozy in this weather, I'll grant you that. No, I can't be here, not again! This man must fall, as all men must. The fate of all is always dust. The man who lies will lie no more. When this man lies at Trenzalore. But the battles here are over. There's no more conflict to be had. It's old and decrepit. That must mean it's ready for me. And if we're going for fictional accuracy, then somewhere around here must be... my grave. At last. It is a bit deep though, don't you think? Didn't the gravediggers know when to stop? Or were they waiting all that time for me to arrive? Oh, don't get sappy on me. Everything's fine. There's no worries. Seriously, not even a groan? Finally, good things come to those who wait, and it has been such an arduous slog. I've been wondering how it would go, how it would all end. How about with a run-up? And now, I must depart with a hop.
You know that isn't true.
Do you trust me?
No,
A skip!
that you do to your companions.
It's your choice whether you open up to her.
And, quiet! No. You lot have had your say. You've had your time. I've had to put up with you talking at me and telling me how it is. But now, that's it! Isn't it fitting? The ghost of Christmas future is canonically silent? Because now, you've said what you've wanted. It's my turn. You must think it's so simple with your keep going and be strong, feel better. With your ideas of brighter times and warm friendships. With your loving words and encouraging smiles. Well, it's not! It's not. You have the best intentions, and that is admirable. That's lovely. But you don't understand. You can't understand. And I pray you never do. It's a battle, a fight, a constant struggle. But not one where the enemy is big and evil and sinister and laughing. Not a war. When there's ground to make up a city to rescue. It's just me. But I am the enemy. And the victim. The snake and the girl. There are no victories. Only days you see the end of. Complete, tick off, and until you wake up to the next one and have to do it all over again. I'm a problem solver, a great mastermind of the enigma. I face Daleks, Cybermen, angels and demons, Eternals, planets and gods, my own people, humans and myself. This is the worst of them all. An illness seemingly without a cure, a question seemingly with no answer, with no solution. Except this. Is that why you're silent? Because there's no more after Charley? That's it? No more happy faces? I do like all your happy faces. Your smiles in the morning. Where to this time, Doctor? The look of pure wonder at the stars, the constellations, the nebulae, and the beauty of a billion particles shining bright, streaking across the cosmos and painting magnificent colours on the dark canvas, red, purple, orange, and the sheer power of fusion reactors in the hearts of suns, and the delicacy of a flower bent and trembling in the breeze, and the speeds of starliners, and the stillness of monks dreaming. The warmth of friendship indeed, and I shall miss that. I shall miss you all the most, and the ones I never got to meet. And you, Charley, you'll never even know what happens to you when I don't show up. Weeks, months. I want to take you to realise. Would you blame yourself? I love you. But I can't keep going on, tethered by responsibility to you, holding on for you. I'm not strong enough. No! But maybe, is it worth it? It is worth it. And there is still work to be done. Amends to make. I'll do it. I'll keep going. I'll play the doctor. I'll stand even when I have not the energy, not the fight, not the...
Oh, would you shut up?
Anders?
You don't have go on. Shouldn't stand so close to the edge, Doctor. The view looks very different from halfway down.
No! No! No!
Your perspective changes.
No! Huh? Charley?
I've got a bone to pick with you. Several. April. Oh! Ah! This is a long hug. Are you okay?
No. No, Miss Challis, I'm not okay.
Do you want to talk about it?
I'm not ready. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Where are we going?
I believe it is high time you had your Christmas.
Oh, but, Doctor, My whole family's going to be there.
I know.
But are you going to be okay? If you're not feeling your best, I mean. Do you still want to come?
No. I can't. Not right now. Not today. Don't hold back on my account! Silent night, roasting chestnuts, food, music, the annual games of Where's the Christmas Pudding, was it? And, yes, Easter eggs for the kids. You go on, my dear, and you have a fantastic Christmas. And what do I do with you, eh? Ghosts of Christmas past, present and future indeed. All of time. That's the last time I sleep on the console. Miss Challis, your Christmas awaits.
It can continue to wait. What's the point in having a time machine if we can't pick and choose the right moment? Oh, that smile.
Apologies. Sometimes I don't know I do it.
No, that one was real. You take your time. And if ever you need to talk...
I don't know, Charley. It's quite a burden, and I don't think it's right to place that on you.
Hey, I'm here for you. I will always be here for you. It could be the burden of the universe, I don't care. I'll carry it with you.
How can you be sure?
I'm your friend, Doctor. I feel I have some authority to speak on that. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Miss Challis. I wonder, for what reason were you in that repair shop all those centuries ago? Because you developed a heart? A soul? I know I'm broken. I'm not hiding from that. But it doesn't mean there can't be hope. That there can't be friendship. I'm so glad it was your doors I walked through. And there was Charlie's squad I crashed on. I can be both cursed and lucky.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official What For YouTube channel.